When I got the American Express Gold Card about a year ago, I was so excited. The design, the perks, and the huge welcome offer made it feel like one of the best cards in my wallet. But now that I've had my first renewal, I've been asking myself, is it still worth the $325 annual fee? Well, today I'm going to break down what I actually got out of this card over the past year, how much those benefits really offset the cost, and why I'm seriously considering retiring it for good. I am so happy to have you here with me today. Let's get started. When I applied for the AMEX Gold Card, it was during one of the best offers we'd seen in a while, a 100,000 point welcome bonus after meeting spending requirements. That alone was a huge value, especially when those membership rewards points are redeemed for premium travel or transferred to partners. Now, at first, everything about the card made sense. It was stylish, practical for some of my everyday spending, and had solid multipliers. 4x points at restaurants worldwide and US supermarkets, 3x on flights booked directly with airlines or through Amex Travel, 2x on hotels booked through Amex Travel, and 1x on everything else. Now, on top of that, the Gold Card includes monthly and semi-annual statement credits meant to offset the annual fee. There's a $10 monthly dining credit up to $120 per year, usable at participating partners including Grubhub, The Cheesecake Factory, Goldbelly, Wine.com, and Five Guys. There's also the $10 monthly Uber Cash credit, which is up to $120 per year for US Uber rides or Uber Eats. There's an $84 Dunkin' credit, up to $7 per month for purchases at US Dunkin' locations. And finally, there's the $100 Resi credit, which is up to $50 semi-annually for eligible purchases at US Resi restaurants. Now, these credits give the Gold Card a meaningful offset if used fully. And now that I've had my first renewal, I've been paying close attention to how much I actually got out of the card and whether the fee still makes sense. Now, a year later, let's look at what I actually used. The Uber Cash credit has been really the only benefit I've consistently taken full advantage of, $10 each month or $120 a year. I haven't used the dining credit yet because the eligible partners are limited, though I do plan to explore options like Grubhub going forward. I'll also make an effort to use the Resi credit, but there's only one participating restaurant anywhere near me, which makes it inconvenient. And the Dunkin' credit, that one's not particularly useful for me since the closest location is really out of the way. Now, all told, outside of points earned through the category multipliers, the only credit I've been using reliably is the Uber benefit. And even if, as I plan to do, I start using the dining and Resi credits consistently, getting full value from them will take some effort and planning. Now, while that technically can offset the annual fee, it does come with a lot of work. And there are other alternatives that offer similar rewards with far fewer hoops and at a much lower cost. Now, when I first got the Amex Gold Card, my main motivation was that welcome bonus. That initial offer made it an easy decision to apply. But now that I've earned it, I'm reassessing the card's long-term value compared to the other options already in my wallet. I have other cashback and points cards that earn 3x on restaurants and supermarkets without any annual fee. And for travel, my Amex Platinum card offers a superior 5x on flights and hotels, easily outperforming the Gold's 3x and 2x rates in those categories. So, when I look at where my spending actually goes, it just doesn't make sense to keep paying a $325 annual fee for rewards I can already get elsewhere. I'm simply more inclined to reach for those other alternatives instead of the Gold Card. So, what are the contenders to take the place of the Amex Gold Card? There are 3 cards in my wallet that come to mind. Now, as I mentioned previously, the Amex Platinum card. This will be my go-to card for travel-related purchases. It offers a superior 5x points on flights and hotels booked directly with airlines or through the Amex Travel portal, which easily outperforms the Gold Card's travel multipliers. Now, with that said, the $895 annual fee, which was just increased, is steep, but unlike the Gold Card, the Platinum's credits align closely with things I already buy. from travel and digital entertainment credits to Uber Cash and Clear Plus. In other words, these are benefits I'd actually use even if I didn't have the card, so they more than justify the cost. There's also the Robinhood Gold Card, a new favorite of mine. Now, while this card has no annual fee technically, it does require a Robinhood Gold membership, which is $50 per year. But it earns 3% cash back on everything. No categories, nothing that you have to track, and your rewards can be redeemed in a number of ways, including transferring them into your Robinhood brokerage account. Now, that particular option can be especially valuable since uninvested cash in the brokerage account currently earns 3.75% APY. So, while there's a small membership cost, the potential to earn on top of your rewards can easily offset it. And last but certainly not least, there's the Capital One Saver Card. Now, this card rounds out the group and it offers 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, streaming services, and grocery stores, but all with no annual fee. Now, that combination makes it a strong everyday spender that's easy to justify keeping long term. It's perfect for when I eat out, order in, or pick up groceries, and redeeming rewards for cash back could not be simpler. Now, together, these cards can replace my Amex Gold Card's strongest benefits, but without the $325 annual fee or monthly credit management. So for me, this decision comes down to simplicity and value. I've really enjoyed the Amex Gold Card. It was a great addition to my wallet when I got it, particularly for the membership rewards bonus that came with it. But over time, the benefits haven't kept up with my spending habits, and that annual fee has become harder to justify. Now, I actually reached out to Amex to see if they could reverse the annual fee, but unfortunately, I was outside the window for them to do so. They did, however, extend a retention offer to me, and I'll take advantage of that offer for the extra points I can secure. But that said, I'll definitely be counting down to my next renewal date to decide if it's finally time to close the chapter on this card. And that's going to do it for today's video. The Amex Gold Card is still a solid choice for many people, but for me personally, the numbers just aren't adding up anymore. The Amex Platinum Card, the Robinhood Gold Card, and the Capital One Saver Card give me comparable rewards, better flexibility, and more realistic value for how I actually spend. And that's what makes it an easy call. I think it's going to be time for me to move on from the Amex Gold Card. Now, if you found this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on the next one. And if you know someone who's considering the Amex Gold Card or looking for strong, no-fee alternatives, share this video with them. And then let me know in the comments if your Gold Card is staying or if it's going this year. I want to thank you so much for watching, and as always, I encourage you to dream big, to live well, and to do great things. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.